was wondering what all that noise was about. And now I know it was just Flame getting ready for a big show. Thanks, Flame. We're glad we got the giant map out because it's the perfect day to do it. Good morning, Dragons. I'm Mr. Salerno, and this is Flame, and the giant map is on the attack. And we want to welcome you to the news of Camelot. Today's Wednesday, May 12th, 2021. And Dragons, before we get going on our giant map show, let's take a moment to pause, put our hand on our hearts, and say the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. You may now pause for the moment of silence. Thanks, Dragons, and Flame, the sun is going to rise today at 5:59 in the morning. It's going to rise at 5:59, and it's going to set at 8:12 in the evening. And Flame, you have the giant map out. Oh, well, that's okay. I'll settle down. It's for a sad reason. Okay, well, tell us more about it. Okay, so in the 1930s. Okay, that's good. Okay, no problem. In 1930s, Dragons, there was this very big event in the Midwest. It was called the Dust Bowl. And the Dust Bowl, when we think of dust, we normally don't think of positive things. But the Dust Bowl was an event where when farmers here in the Midwest, and particularly in Kansas and Oklahoma and Texas, right here, sort of this tip of Colorado, when they were farming, they had farmed so much over the course of the few years prior to 1934 that the soil and much of the land had been scraped away because farmers thought they could make a wonderful living. So they did a lot of plowing, they used a lot of equipment, and then in 1934 it got really hot and really dry, and it didn't rain, and then it got even hotter. And then it got very windy, and there's this thing called the Dust Bowl. And the Dust Bowl happened where there was no visibility with all this wind that came about from the west towards all of this flat land. And the velocity of this wind got up to 50 miles an hour. And then the next month, leading into May, it got so hot that all of this dry air picked up the soil and pushed it all across the United States. And while that seems really cool, it was really bad for farmers. And unlike previous storms, the winds whipped up and formed this fog. The next day, an estimated 12 million tons of soil fell in Chicago, and then even in Cleveland. And then on this day, this is what you meant by this. On this day, on May 12th, 1934, there was 65,000 tons of soil that made its way all the way to the east, to the Atlantic Ocean, all the way in the eastern seaboard. That is amazing. So it covered 3,000 square miles and around the whole Midwest. It was a sad time. It was a very sad time. So when we were saying yesterday about supporting others when they struggle, some of those farmers, some of those families, they moved west out this way to try to find a more prosperous lifestyle. Many of them stayed, but they had to support each other because it was tough. There was no money being made, their crops weren't growing, and not until a few years later, when the rain came back a little bit more regularly, did the farmers get back on their feet. So Dragons, we bring that up just because for two big reasons. One, if you have too much of a good thing and you use it and use it and use it, like the farmers did with their land, it might be gone before you know it. So you've got to be real smart about how you use your things that you enjoy. And two, you never know when something bad might happen, and it might take a long time for people to recover. So make sure you're there to support them, no matter if it's just one day or over the long haul. And we want to use that Dust Bowl example to hopefully give you some perspective of how fortunate we are and all the things that we have going for us, like the giant map. Da-da-da! It's time for the birthday box. Now, we had a great long list of birthdays yesterday, Flame. And today, On May the 12th, ooh, check this out, dragons. We have Sori Cooper. Yeah, Sori Cooper in 3rd grade. Happy birthday, Sori. And then we have a pair of kindergartners. Oh, this is great. Sawyer Klotz. Sawyer Klotz in kindergarten. Happy birthday to you. And Ayrton Copeland. Wow, Ayrton Copeland. Happy birthday to Ayrton. A trio of dragons. And the mail. Let's check the mail. Ooh, this is kind of fun. This is very fun. This is a little letter. It says here, Dear Flame, I wanted to let you know that our class is doing a Student of the Day every day until the end of the year. It's been super fun to celebrate everyone in our class so far. We hope you feel well celebrated today as well. Well, that's fun. And then it says, P.S. We love this show that you put on, Flame, and being part of such a positive community. From Miss Halowinski's 1st grade class. So that's very fun. So Miss Halowinski's doing some celebrating. She's supporting others. Great job, Miss Halowinski's class. Now, Flame, we got this letter. It's a very fragile package. Dragons, look at this. Look at what Vitor drew. You're going to love this. Now, as explained, you'll notice on this side, it's got some color. And here's Flame and all the things that Flame does. How he breathes fire and he's making his way to the color portal. This is so creative, Vitor. Look at all that detail. We just wanted to thank you for that. That's probably going to go on the wall. This might have to make its way to the wall. That is wonderful. Now, dragons, continuing with Better Hearing and Speech Month. We've got our clue today, so get out your bingo boards. So today's word it's a lot of words. It's pragmatics and social language. Pragmatics are the use of language for socializing. That's kind of fun. When you say hello to your friends or ask your teacher if they had a nice weekend, you are using pragmatics. Oh, so anytime that you are, conversing maybe with Pirate Pierre or Dr. Monique or Alphonse, that would be cool. You're using your pragmatics and your social language. Yesterday we had nonverbal communication, which we really enjoyed. But today, dragons, check your bingo board for pragmatics and social language. And Flame, look at you. Oh, cool. You found 2 more canned goods. That's great. We've got some soup and we've got some potatoes. Ooh. Maybe we found these in the Midwest. That's pretty cool. So, dragons, I know that we've had over 70 canned goods that were already donated. The thermometer, when you walk in today, you might notice the thermometer's going up because we're keeping track. We need 250 of these for Flame's Crazy Hair Day. So get those canned goods so we can help our families in the Camelot community. So, on behalf of Flame, on behalf of the Giant Map, I'm Mr. Salerno. We hope you have an awesome day today, dragons, and we can't wait to see you tomorrow. Thanks, everyone.